It's the big game of the weekend and easily one of the biggest games in every Premier League calendar season. Arsenal versus Manchester United is here. Michael Carrick versus Mikel Arteta. Myself versus Max. Anyhow you want to pair it. This game has lots of narratives to it, and it promises to be really, really exciting, especially when you consider Manchester United and how they've been playing of late. But getting straight into the big game, Victor, a key point here is that Arsenal have failed to lose at the Emirates so far this season. No side have beaten Arsenal at the Emirates. Is that record under threat as they face a newly Michael Carrick led side?
I'm not sure United have what it takes to actually win this one, but I did back them for the double chance in our predictions show. I mean, to me, a draw is very much a possibility here. A game like this for Arsenal against a lesser side, for lack of a better term, after playing a European game away in midweek, it's always a banana skin. And
Yeah.
you know me, I always cringe when I see odds like 165 for the favorites at home. I don't think Arsenal are necessarily losing. I wouldn't be absolutely shocked out of my socks by it, but a draw, I think, is what's going to happen.
That's interesting. Anyways, over to you, Matt, and I'm sure you probably like this question. But Manchester United have produced some strong results this season, even when the odds, were against them. Liverpool game, the Chelsea game, the City game, the Newcastle game, they all won all these games. So the question is, why is it that Manchester United somehow perform when it's least expected of them?
I would probably say that the main reason of these results is there's pretty much no pressure against these big sides. That usually happens when they play against weaker sides like Burnley, Wolves, and somebody like that. And also, it feels like they're for some reason used to be playing as a second fiddle better than when they need to open the field and score against really, really deep defensive teams. So I'd say probably these two, and also it can be they're just really, really good against bigger sides in terms of I'd say finishing the moments, because when you look at Sheshko against weaker sides, he just nowhere near. And also Fernandez, he has 100% aura against bigger sides. So I'd say probably these things.
Fair enough. Great answer. And back to you, Victor. How much of an impact do you think this game will have on the title race?
I usually don't commit much when you ask this question for a Big Six game, but this one might actually be quite big. Obviously, not because a win would put United in the title race or anything like that, but if Arsenal do lose, combined with a win for Villa and or City, suddenly the gap is down to 4. And I'm sure there will be some panic around the Emirates because of it, especially because of how dominant they have been, and they've been kind of, I don't know, failing to take advantage of all these slip ups somehow, even though the record hasn't been bad, but it's still not, it feels like the gap is not as big as it should have been by now. But if it goes down to 4, there's going to be a lot of talk about the bottle again.
Interesting. And back to you, Max. Hopefully, we get an objective answer. Do you think Manchester United are still on course for a top 4 finish?
Well, I mean, maybe not top 4, but top 5, 100%. I mean, probably the main thing behind that most of the teams they are competing with are playing or UCL, Europa League, FA Cup, EFL Cup. Well, we don't have any of that, so we have much more time for prep for every single match day. And that can probably end up helping us to finish in top 4, top 5, and making UCL for next season, which would be a decent result, especially with all things going on around the club this season. So I'd say maybe not top 4, but top 5 and UCL spot for sure.
Fair point. And back to you, Victor. Who are the key players, or what are the tactical decisions you think could impact this game?
I'm looking forward to seeing Carrick employ the back 4 again. That worked wonders against City. And Amorim seemed to have a phobia against it, even though the players were obviously more suited to the back 4 than the back 3. I just feel like that's going to happen in this one. He's going to play a back 4 again, and it might stump Arsenal. Maybe not to the extent it stumped City, but it might give Arsenal some pause for thought as well. Also, Bruno Fernandes back in his favorite number 10 position. I think he might give the slip to Rice and Zubimendi one too many times.
Interesting. Max, your answer to that question.
I mean, I would probably say about the player head-to-heads, you're definitely gonna watch Šeško against Gyökeres, even though I feel like Gabi Jesus should be starting player for the Arsenal at the moment because he already shown much more than Gyökeres did all season long. But I as a Man United fan, I would like to see Gyökeres in start because then I'm pretty sure he's not scoring. So I'd say these two will be pretty fun to watch at least.
Interesting. And still with you, Max. What are your bold predictions or score predictions for this game?
I mean, is it bold to say that Gyökeres is not scoring? I feel like not, yeah?
No.
Okay, then
No.
for the score prediction, I would probably say that it will probably end up with a draw, but I for some reason want to pick United to win, so I'll say 2-1 United.
Victor, your answer to that question.
Bold prediction, I'm saying at the very least 6 or 7 yellow cards and score draw.
Interesting. Max, your bold prediction was Gyökeres will not score. My bold prediction is that Šeško will not get a shot on target. That's my bold prediction. Not even a
Nah.
shot on target.
You'll see
He's
it in
not
the
going to
5th
manage.
minute. And he will
Šeško is
score
not
on the
going to
5th
manage
minute.
a shot on target. And my score
Oh my-
prediction is actually going to be bolder. 2-0 win for Arsenal. No goal for United. I know I said in the prediction video that I beat it, yes, it's likely. But thinking about it again, no goal for United. 2-0 win. 2-0
You'll
win
see
for
Šeško
Arsenal.
scoring in 5th minute and you'll be shocked.
No goal for United, no shot on target. But yeah, we'll see how that one goes. However, this game is going to play out. One thing is certain, it promises to be exciting at the Emirates. There's actually a lot to play for, especially given United's recent form. It's not going to be a walkover like many Arsenal fans would have predicted. So we are set for a proper clash, and it'll be exciting to see how that game ends. We'll be waiting to see the outcome of that match.